Previously on Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice. You may have started this war, but I'm going to end it. Time to seek out the agony buried deep in your heart. You reacted with shock when you discovered your father's body. Yet you weren't nearly as shocked then as when you saw Mr. Rebel. Normally you'd expect the death of one's father to be much more impactful. I couldn't stand to lose yet another loved one. What was it you saw on the night of your father's murder? I really want to know now because this is a very weird reaction we're getting here. And now back to the present. Oh no. Well, I guess we're done. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? You can't just do that. What? How did you do that? Oh my god. Call yourself this incident witness. I hereby order you to submit to your therapy session. What in blazes? Oh! Look at me, I'm judge, jury, and executioner now. I hereby convene a military tribunal. Wow. This just gets weirder and weirder. Oh, whoa, this has gone way too far. Bailiff, arrest that drone this instant. Arrest that drone this instant. Like... Oh, well, he has no problem defending himself. Oh my god, now Thena's in here. This is like an all-out attack in Persona. Except, I don't know who's attacking who anymore. And when the smoke lifts, what is reality anymore? Oh, she got it back. Whew. Nice work. How'd you do it? This witness is truly a handful. Up, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Miss Sykes, what is the witness's current psychological state? Foobar, that's what it is. He's emotionally all over the place. He's stuck, that's what it is. He's in between worlds. So his out-of-control emotions are in control of him, huh? Does that mean we can calm him down if we can figure out the root cause? Yeah, let's see what we can find. Boy, this seems to change every single time it happens. Sarge, can you hear me? Is that you, Corpse Woman Sykes? I'm here. Now I want you to take a few deep breaths. Just try to relax. Try it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Jeez. And now, I want you to blow your nose. Let your emotions take you where they will. Go on, just let it all out. That's the least relaxing breathing exercise I've ever seen. Well, okay, where are we on this? Oh, here we go. Of course. Dad was still hanging around after he got kicked out when I heard more fighting and I got worried about Papa. So I left my room, but suddenly I got dizzy and passed out. Huh? What? I remember a flame lighting up the room. What? And Papa grinning with delight. That's when he must have been killed. I hadn't passed out. Oh god, this just got way weirder. Flame? Did he learn magic? Did he take on the job of Black Mage? So he has 2 out-of-control emotions, huh? All we have to do is find out what's causing them to run wild like this. Yeah, well, I think I know what it is, but is it really that obvious? Or Are we gonna overthink this one too? I don't think so. Easier said than done. Don't suppose you have any ideas where to start. Well, I'll think about Sarge's personality and his past. Those are the things that shape a person's emotions. You should be able to find something to work with from there. Okay. That doesn't give me much confidence in what I was about to do, but I think I might do it anyway. It has to be this, right? There's no way it's not this.
Got it!
I was gonna say, dear God. That's it? Sarge? You were overcome with shock and fear when you saw those flames, weren't you? Was I? Yep, just 6 months ago. Oh, because it's not in the fire, that's right. That's what they mean by that. Oh, how did I forget that? So it's no wonder you would be extremely scared of fire. Yes, that does make sense. And maybe, just maybe, your subconscious fear of fire was what caused you to withdraw from the world. What do you mean, Corpse Woman Sykes? In the outside world, you were bound to come across all sorts of fire. Candles, cigarettes, heck, even the grill at a diner. To even Lago the toilet! The toilet.
The toilet.
Even if it's not that often, just the idea that you might see them grew bigger and bigger until you couldn't shut it out. I think you might be onto something. Candles, cigarettes, just thinking about them sends a chill down my spine. Wow, the things I take for granted. Yeah. Like Tom Hanks at the end of Castaway, after he gets off the island and he's on the plane, and he sits there with a lighter and lights it, and then unlights it, and then lights it again, like, yeah, we get it. We take things for granted. Yeah, okay. Now I see. I was afraid of the fire. Strange I didn't even realize it myself. About that fire, Sarge. Can you tell me what it was burning? And please don't say deodorant. Just stay calm and maybe something will come to you. Oh, oof. Oh, I'm starting to remember. It was... It was that relic. You know, I was just about to say, although, and then I thought of it and I was like, no, that couldn't be it. I was gonna say, what if the orb, like, gave him magical powers or something, but that's kind of ridiculous. And besides, this was after he had already taken the orb out to the cave, so... Unless the power stayed with him or something, but seriously. That relic Papa was studying. It was on fire. Wait, what? Okay, hang on a second here. The orb was on fire. It's still kind of fuzzy. But yes, the orb was burning right in front of Papa. And there in the flames was... Mama? Mama? Yes, now I remember. I saw Mama appear amid the dancing flames. Okay, this just got a lot weirder. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't believe that made your noise go down, to think of that. Maybe it's a memory from the fire that killed his mother? You might be confusing it with what really happened when his father died. So let me guess, more therapy? Yep, a lot more. But this time it seems there's an inconsistency in his statements. And I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence at hand. I hope this inconsistency is the key. Proving that the relic really is the Founder's Orb. I mean, it could be. Dad was still hanging around after he got kicked out when... I heard more fighting and I got worried about Papa. So I left my room, but suddenly I got dizzy and passed out. The room, Papa grinning with delight. The relic was on fire and I saw Mama's face inside. That's when Papa must have been killed, if only I hadn't passed out. Ooh. I believe Sarge's fear of fire is triggering a past memory. As a result, the memory of what he really saw is being suppressed. When he tries to remember, the past memory is being overlaid onto the more recent one. Well, mine sure is a tricky beast. I think I know what they're getting at here. They're saying that when he was watching, that's not when his father got killed. Yeah. Okay. Well, that helps that he said that. Actually helps a lot. So it looks like we need to go straight here. Still don't know what he hit him with, though. Because I was under the impression here the doctor hid it in the ruins before his untimely death. I was gonna say, he hid it before his death. And when we found it, it was in the cave. So how could he have it here?
Objection!
I'm so glad that was in the evidence, because I didn't know if it was or not. But I remembered it. Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if he hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same. What do you mean? I'm talking about the time of death. Your father wasn't killed right after you left your room. He was an alligator on his bicycle. Sorry. What? Explain yourself at once, Private Justice. You said you saw your father burning the orb, right? But that night, he went out to hide it in a cave. So I've been wondering from the beginning here, are there two orbs? Is that why they're confused about what the orb is called? So what you saw, Sarge, something that happened before your father left to hide the orb. So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within. So even if I hadn't passed out, that's right, the outcome would have been exactly the same. That's because your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. And therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself. Oh, I see. Well, thank God for that, then, you know? I mean, I kind of sound like I'm being sarcastic because, well, after all, he's still dead. But it is good to know that it's not your fault on something. Private Justice, can you really say I bear no blame in this? Why do you ask? Because the truth is, if I hadn't engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive. Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job and moved us out, away from the big city. We have a slow zoom in here. But even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot in the outside world. And in the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true. Man, not an easy spot to be. Sarge, who is this? If you want to make your father's wish come true, that's what you really want. And who's to say it's too late? Why don't you take the first step now? My first step? That's right. You can cast off all your regret. You can stop standing still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience. I know what it's like to feel like you do. But only you can decide to take that first step. Not bad, Athena, not bad at all. If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, the victory you seek in the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp. Talking in military terms, now you're speaking my language, sonny. Oops, I turned into Dad there for a second. I think I understand now. I've made up my mind. I'm coming out of this room now. Please don't laugh, because I'm extremely fat as of this moment. I will suspend my siege defense indefinitely. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Here I thought he was just some guy that's like really shy or something. I didn't think. What? Ha 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 ha? What? Sergeant Buff reporting for duty. That is a girl, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, girls can be pretty badass. No? Well, my mama was in the Russian army. I was just as shocked, but it certainly explained a few things when I found out, too. May I introduce you to Miss Army Buff, age 12. Oh my god. Oh, no way. Careful, soldier. Don't forget I can blow you away at a moment's notice. She's just too cute. So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge? Negative. Only since I was injured. In the fire. Oh, you poor thing. Your voice sounds awfully different from before. Yeah, it's called they're called voice decoders, you dumbass. Oh, shoot. Jeez, you know what's crazy? Is I thought this was a 31-year-old guy. Wow, I was hung up on that age thing, though. But Archie Buff, didn't they say he was 64? Archie Buff's 64, and she said she was 12. So he had a kid at 52. That's pretty impressive. That means at age 51, he was able to inseminate the... I don't know, like, personally what... I guess I just haven't done much research on it, but... I always just kind of assumed that once you passed 50, it was over. You know? I don't know. My drone features a voice modulation device. It's just one of my Army's many technological marvels. Don't tell me you make Marvel movies, too. Well, you fooled me. I thought some 20-something military fanatic was at the controls. If it's all the same to you troops, I'd like to continue my testimony. I just remembered something, and it's as crisp and clear as a trumpet at roll call. What'd you remember? It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb. It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. Oh boy. $10 says it's Queen Amara. The Holy Mother, the founder of Koreanism. Okay, so it was Ami Faye then. She appeared right there, right in the burning orb. Huh? What did you just say? I love it when he makes that face over there. Well, isn't that good for you then? You're the one saying it's the crystal of Ami Faye. Well, there you go, you know. The Holy Mother of Koreanism was in the burning orb. What does that even mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be? Could this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb? Oh wait, I want to look at this first. Yeah, I think it has to be that, right?
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes? What do they have to do with this? Look at this. The burning orb, the appearance of the founder. This part points to both. Right there.
Take that!
There's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle. And this song in turn is said to contain the key to solving it. If the legend is true, then I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only dead shall the Holy Mother return. Well, anyone see where I'm going with this? Prayers as fervent as fire. Oh boy. You're supposed to lose. I'm Phoenix Wright. You're supposed to lose. Set the orb on fire. The whole stanza seems to suggest that the founder will appear if the orb is set on fire. Wait, so the doctor, he tried that, and he won. Then he died. Yes, Athena. He had solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb. Man. So whoever killed him probably didn't want word to get out about that then. Papa was a great archaeologist, so I believe in him, and I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving that riddle before he died. We won't know for sure until we try it for ourselves. Yes, do it, Private Justice, please. I want to see what Papa was searching for with my own eyes.
Objection!
The plaintiff must object to this. Wait, who was even the plaintiff again? Oh, yeah, the politician. My bad.
Objection!
Forgot about that guy already. We're both pointing. The plaintiff will stand down and be quiet.
Objection!
Oh, shit. You don't have the right to set a precious relic like that on fire.
Objection!
Yes, I do. Oh, but I do. All I needed was Sarge's permission. Since we still don't know if this treasure is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Ami Fae, any ownership rights the Doctor had now belong to his daughter. Therefore, you have absolutely no right to stop us. Oh man, he's laying down the law over here, shit. Phoenix, I feel a little bad. I think Phoenix was just hoping that I didn't remember that. But I don't know, I don't think he's, like, dishonest. But, like, surely he would have remembered that law, that the ownership would pass down to the daughter, and that's kind of basic stuff right there. I don't know. Very well, Mr. Justice, I never thought I'd be saying this, but you may burn the evidence. Wow. Alright, here we go. We're doing this right here in the courtroom. Oh, wow. What are you doing with that lighter? Is that the lighter from Jewel Destinies? How is something like that even flammable? That's so weird. It's reacting. Look, hold it closer. The inside of the orb, it's melting. There's something in there. Oh. Please don't let her open her eyes. Oh man, I don't understand. The greatest of taboos in Coriolism has a face. Is the depiction of the Founder's face. Yet here it is, hidden within this orb. Man, that is wicked as hell, though. So how do you get the liquid back in there? You have to turn it upside down and just wait for it to harden? Sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear. This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Coriolism. Based on that, this must be none other than the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Booyah. Be that as it may, Mr. Rebel still may have killed the Doctor, but that's for another trial. If so, it would render the orb transfer agreement null and void. Don't play dumb, Mr. Wright. The truth of the matter has already been proven. Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Rebel. It happened after the doctor came back from hiding the orb. And you've no proof that Mr. Rebel was still around at the time. Yup. Your claim that the Defiant Dragons were behind the crime doesn't hold water. And that means the orb transfer agreement is still perfectly valid. Oh man. Holy crap. Admit it, Mr. Wright. I just burned your whole case to the ground. Holy god, dude. It's okay, Apollo, don't get too cocky here. Man, I'm like so full of... Oh. You know. Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? Respond? No. I didn't think so. This is so good. Did we just win? Did we actually beat the turnabout terror? You're amazing, Apollo. Don't just stand there, Wright. Do something. Well, I don't think there's any digging out of this hole. Mr. Addison, I think it's time for your concession speech. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the Founder's Orb. Facts don't lie, but your hips obviously do. How's that for a campaign slogan? Why, you contemptuous peasant! Oh, peasant! And turn into Junko over here. I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial before something stupid happens and Phoenix wins anyway. Like usually, that's what usually happens, you know? Somebody comes busting in at the last minute. Shit, Edgeworth is gonna come in, isn't he? He's gonna ruin this for us. No objections here, Your Honor. Nope. No! No! No, please tell me I'm not right. You can't do this. The crystal is mine. I'll lose the election if I lose that crystal. I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do. You haven't forgotten about our little chat, have you? What? What chat? Did you do it on AOL Instant Messenger?
Objection!
Your Honor, I object to the defense's last claim. Oh, jeez. I don't believe they've truly proven that the Relic is indeed the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I don't think even you could bluff your way out of this one. What possible argument could you have to claim that this isn't the Founder's Orb? He's struggling. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, of course. What? He can't possibly have hit on something. It's Phoenix, Apollo. You know he did. You know what's going on. The defense's assertion is incomplete, and this is why. The defense is basing their claim that this relic is a Founder's Orb on a legend. And that legend claims that the Founder will return when the riddle is solved at last. Right? And that's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. Yeah, but there's more to the song. Once the Founder returns, she would bestow power, yeah, to the person who solved the riddle. But maybe that's why they killed him, because they didn't want anybody to get that power. Or worse yet, she gave it to the person who did kill him. Well, Mr. Justice, do you feel great spiritual power coursing through your veins? Nope. Sure don't. Look, receiving spiritual powers and stuff. It's all this mystic mumbo-jumbo, right? Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it? No, but... oh, no. Consequently, you cannot rightfully claim that this is the Founder's Orb. Shit, son. Dude, Phoenix just totally saved your ass and you're over there sleeping. You ungrateful swine. What's gotten into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this? It would appear that Mr. Wright has lost a few of his marbles. Really? That couldn't be further from the truth, Your Honor. In any case, I believe this is a good time for a recess. Both sides will have 20 minutes to prepare. I ask that all arguments be ready by then. Oh, and Mr. Wright, you do well to wash up and find your missing marbles by then, too. I can't tell if he actually... Wow, I don't know what to think right now. Man, oh man. Mr. Wright is sure acting funny. I mean, he's famous for going out on a limb, but that last assertion is just plain crazy. It's either a bluff or a Hail Mary. Either way, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe there's something we're missing here. Although he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier. Although I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna go check up on him. Yeah, I can't help it if something's wrong. Like, either they have somebody hostage or something, maybe Maya somehow. Hey, Private Justice. Hey. Oh, Sarge. I forgot to mention something. On the night of Papa's murder, a strange thing happened. Oh, why are you only telling me about it now? Well, I didn't say anything before because I thought Papa's death was an accident. But now that we know otherwise, I figured it might be important. Still more to this case? There's a lot more, dude. Oh dear. When I left my room and lost consciousness, I passed out right here. That's right above the coffee bar. But when I came to, someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? What? One for him, one for me. I was so scared I beat a hasty retreat, as fast as my wheels would take me. Do you know who it was? No, it was pitch black. Plus I fled to my room so fast I didn't even have a chance to turn on the lights. Maybe it was your father. No, he would have said something to me. Besides, I'd have known if it was him. So then it could have been your father's real killer. My thoughts exactly. You shouldn't report this to the police? It didn't even occur to me. It's okay, you're obviously still upset, so don't beat yourself up. Apollo, this could be really important information. I think the act of pushing Sarge's wheelchair could be part of some bigger scheme. It's hard to see why else the killer would have done such a thing. Like, where did he push it to? Is there a reason? Yeah, let me see. I really need to look at that. Okay, what's going on, Athena? He wouldn't talk to you? With a long face. Gotta go with Mr. Wright. What should I? Athena? Oh, sorry. Zoned out there for a sec. The recess is almost over, so let's go. She's hiding something. What did she find out? What did he tell her? May 17th, District Court, Courtroom number 6. Alright, court is once again back in session. This is a long-ass trial, too. But I love it. Now, Mr. Wright, about that last objection you raised. We, the plaintiffs, still believe that the defense has yet to sufficiently prove its case. They claim that according to legend, the Founder's orb would bestow spiritual power. Yet the relic in question has failed to do so. Therefore, it has failed its own test. I see. Sticking with that ridiculous argument. Furthermore, even if it is the Founder's orb, it can't be awarded to the Defiant Dragons. after all. They were the ones who killed Dr. Buff.
Objection!
What are you talking about? That was already proven to be false. There are no grounds for asserting that the Divine Dragons murdered the Doctor. Oh, but I'm afraid there are, Mr. Justice. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. From who? Testimony that will show that Dat's a rebel did in fact kill Dr. Buff. I don't like where this is going. Oh. You again?